Hey guys, welcome back to Long Live the Queen, Long Live the Queen episode 2. I was enjoying this a lot, so I'm continuing playing from the last time, so that's why that's why I was saying that part 2 should be up soon, hopefully, because I'm still playing. So yeah, okay, let's get back to business. So I did mood, angry, cheerful is up, pressured is down. So let's do some cheerful things and some willful things. Let's see. Mystical is really up, so we should do some more. I should do some meditation, so that way she has a little something of everything in that entire field. So we'll want to do faith, meditation. And I guess more physical things, or maybe I should do animal handling. I feel like the horses and dogs are going to come into play sometimes, so let's do royals are probably more than likely going to have a horse, so let's do horses and then meditation. Animal handling, horses, faith, med. Let's go. You walk around the stables, meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and the names for different parts of their anatomy. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them at that moment. You notice something unusual. Looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Was that a servant, a thief, or an assassin? Call the guards, run and hide, climb up to look over the edge. Let's call the guards. Guards! However, by the time the response is organized and directed to the area beyond the palace, there's no sign of any intruder. You wonder if you are only imagining it. Now that you finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Swords, +1 angry, -1 lonely. Yielding, lonely, cheerful. Yielding, lonely, cheerful. Oh, cheerful. Lonely, cheerful, depressed, afraid. Lonely, afraid. Those sound like awful. Why would I want to? +2 yielding, +1 depressed, +1 pressured. Yielding, depressed, pressured. Depressed is down here, yielding's down there. Okay. Talk to your father. Yielding, lonely, cheerful. Willful and angry. I'll do this one. Affected by willfulness, +1 willful, +1 angry. You sneak a peek at some of the luckless peasants held in the dungeons. Petty thieves and troublemakers, now suffering in the dark. They're obviously bad people, but seeing them so miserable still feels unfair. There must be a better way. Oh, she looks really confident, but I know she's like angry, I think. Willful, maybe. She needs to stop being lonely, so we need to pressure her. That sounds weird. Oh, we can do military so she's not confused, or intrigue. Ooh, lumen +1. Maybe I can actually do that now. No. Okay, so let's do... Let's do intrigue. What the nobles and other citizens are up to, what other countries are up to, learning to read and write secret. Ooh, let's do this one. Ciphering. Military. Even though both of these sound incredibly boring. Victory is good. Victory C, being able to move troops and supplies in a timely fashion. Let's do strategy. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in a reverse order, the simplest of transpositions which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Thig Isnia Lipni. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. Oh, good job. That was so great. As you are walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. Elegance failed. Reflexes success! You swiftly step aside and let her pass. Okay, how's your mood? We should get her to be pressured and cheerful if we can. Pressured. -1 lonely. I'll do this one. Sitting in on court such is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important for your future. She's looking more and more angry. So we want to get her cheerful again at some point, maybe. Military again has got some good stats. We've got weapons and military. So let's do archery and logistics. Weapons, archery, military, logistics, done. You learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march and how long they will remain edible. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now and make copies to send all over the world. Test production, post-trade failed. I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We are not interested. Good, I would have said no anyway. Okay, cheerful, willful, and pressured. Cheerful. Jeez, come on. This is the only thing that makes her cheerful. You walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. Alright, now what can I learn? Military is good still. I feel like I should really, and weapons. Those both sound really good. I'll do naval strategy to complete the military. And pole arms for weapons. Naval, yes, done. So she is covered in all those areas now. You learn about a variety of long weapons, from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and glaive. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Banian, Duke of Marie, Earl of Serenitatis. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the county of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now's the time to push back. I know there's been some problems with Ixion, but I don't know the details. I guess they're occupying southern Marie. Military success. We have plenty of troops, so it shouldn't be that hard to drive them out if we want to make a fight of it. Prepare for battle! Well, if they want to fight, then we'll give it to them. I will arrange for troops to be sent to your aid. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sidna. That you have made arrangements with him. What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, as a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. Angry and lonely. Maybe that'd be good. I want this one. You take the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. She's just an angry person, okay? That's me on the inside, too. Ooh, her royal demeanor. She can do weapons. Military more. Let's do swords and athletics. Running, I guess. Swords. No, athletics. Running. Sounds good. Oh, I didn't read the thing. Dang it. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. You receive a report on the outcome of the battle against the Ixionites. You succeed in driving them out of Marie, but it costs you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. You've lost 953 soldiers. The Duke of Marie will be happy, but we could have done better. She's very angry. I need to do cheerful, willful, and pressured. So being afraid is fine. Let's just talk to my father. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. I didn't know he was the dad. Can I have it? No. But it's mine! Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now, you are still a child. Ooh, she's angry. Okay, let's get some foreign intelligence. Foreign intelligence. And more swords. There we go. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking in carefully timed patterns. You practice moving the blade, sidestepping, charging, and lunging. The current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Telos. There are reports that the Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Keithong? Dang. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Several disappearances in southern Colors are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat people. Everyone dies in the end. Oh. Also, there is a letter for you. Talaris, the Duke of Sidna, will be arriving next week for an official visit. Gosh, she needs to be afraid. She's too angry. Oh, wait, +1 cheerful. +1 lonely, +1 afraid. Visit tomb. You pay your respects to your mother's tomb and wonder if the same fate is waiting for you. Her depression is going so down again. I guess I can't keep her happy the whole time. I should stop trying to do that. Oh, athletics has a % bonus. Intrigue, internal affairs, and swimming. Internal affairs and swimming. Intrigue, okay. Internal affairs. Swimming. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. You get comfortable in the water, splashing around and holding your breath to go under. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Flattery failed. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. Me neither. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. Accept his offer. I would be honored. Cheerful proposal. Elodie, your grace, are you not aware that my daughter is only 14 summers? It's my decision. Betrothal only, of course. There is no need for hurry. You have a coronation to plan for, after all. If I might be of service in any way, please send for me. I will be happy to offer my protection or advice. Cool, I'm gonna get married. Yay. Woeful pressure. She needs to be cheerful. There's only one that raises cheerfulness. Okay, if she's gonna get married soon, there's probably gonna be a ball. So we should do dance, physical agility dance. And let's do climbing. Agility, dance, athletics, climbing. Now she's covered in those. Practice curtsying, standing and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. You practice climbing up and down fixed ladders, driving out any fear of heights, and learning to move swiftly and surely. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, the slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Coronation, the Duchess of Mead. Is she all right? She's unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul stew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mom's heart. Lied to her they did, and when she went away to see why he'd not come back, she said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but put her to work, imprison her, execute her. Just put her to work. This woman failed in her goal. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she is kept far away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her? I'm indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as a heavy laborer in northern Ursel. She should be made an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in a public square. I have spoken. God bless you, miss. Woeful, cheerful. Oh, cheerful right here. Let's do this. Spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you'd feel a bit better. Okay. week 14, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. It's already 21 minutes. I know time is flying by and it shouldn't be, but it is. I like it. I really enjoy this. It's fun, and I like seeing what new is going to pop up from choosing all these different things, and I'm failing a lot of things. It sucks. So if you enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos. And if you watched, then I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. And thanks for watching, as always. Bye!